you have 2. There's no 2. Because this is all on the left side of the arrow. So on the right side of the arrow, you have carbon, but you only have 1, right? So C with no subscript after it, whenever you see an atom with no subscript, that just means 1. It's like a given that it's 1. H, there's 2 H's, H2O, right? Oxygen, there's 3. This is CO2, so there's 2 over here, and then there's another one in water. There's 3 oxygens. So, can everyone do this so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Now it can get pretty complicated. There's no real shortcuts to this, but one thing you can do to save yourself some headache is to pick the thing that appears the least in all of these equations here. So you see, okay, carbon appears once on the left side, once on the right side, so twice altogether, right? Hydrogen appears here one time on the left side, here one time on the right side, so it's 2 times altogether. Oxygen appears once, twice, 3 times. So you can pick to balance hydrogen first or carbon first, but you shouldn't pick oxygen first because it appears the most times. You want to save that for last. If you do it with oxygen, you can do it too. You won't get the wrong answer. It's just you might have to go through some extra steps. And you guys only have like 15 minutes to go through your exam. So, you want to do it in the shortest time possible. So I'm just going to do it in order here. Carbon, I started with carbon. You can start with oxygen, hydrogen too. It doesn't matter. So you have 3 carbons over here. You have 1 carbon over here. The thing you can do in chemistry is that you can arbitrarily add numbers in front of them. I think we call it stoichiometric coefficients. So you can just add like a big number in front. So let's say if I add 3 in front of CO2, that means I'm taking the CO2 times 3. So now instead of having 1 carbon, if I put a big 3 in front of it, I now have 3 carbons. Because it's 3 times 1, right? But you can't just do just carbon. It also goes for whatever comes after it. So 3 also applies to the O2. So if I have 2 oxygens and I put a 3 in front, what that really is 3 times 2. So now I have 3 carbons on the right side and 6 oxygens on the right side. So you want to change this tally over here, right? Nothing happens to hydrogen because that's after the plus sign. This only applies to this one thing here. So 3 only applies to the CO2, not to the H2O. So
you could just like when you do the 3 and you make the oxygen more than it's been before, and then you just go to the other side and it's like a game kind of, adding things to each side.
So when I made this 3, this used to be 1, right?
Yeah.
So now you change it to a 3, because it's 3 carbons, right? Does everyone follow that?
Yeah. But now there's 6 oxygens.
And then same thing for the oxygens. You used to have 3 over here, but you erase the 3. Now it turns into not 6, because this is 6 here, but you have another one here, so it's 7. So you don't want to just do that and say you have 6, right? You want to count everything that's to the right of the arrow here. So it's 6 plus 1 gives you 7. And then hydrogen is the same. There's 2 hydrogens, right? So the next thing you want to do is you want to balance the hydrogens. So like I said, you want to balance everything that appears the least number of times, and then balance the thing that appears the most number of times. So you want to save oxygen for last, right? Sometimes you happen, like here, I happen to have switched oxygen, but the goal was to balance the number of carbons, and that's what I did, right? So carbons are the same. You can forget about carbon for now. We can just do oxygen. Hydrogen. Oxygen. So I have 2 over here, I have 8 over here. 2 times something gives you 8, something is 4, right? So you just put 4 in front of H2O. So remember this 4 doesn't just apply to the H, it also applies to the oxygen, right? So now you have 8 hydrogens here. So you want to erase the 2, put 8 in there. But you also have to erase the oxygen now, right? Because you changed the number of oxygens. So it's 6 plus 4 gives you 10.
7, I thought. I thought 7 plus oxygen, 7 oxygens.
6.
It's 10 because you have 6 over here, and then 4 times 1 gives you 4. 6 plus 4 gives you 10.
Oh, so you don't go by the 7 that was down there.
Yeah, you had 7.
Yeah.
But since you put the 4 in here, you switched the number.
Okay.
So it's not 7 anymore,
I understand.
right?
Kind of.
Alright, so far so good. So now you see the carbon's balanced, the hydrogen's balanced. Now you have to balance the oxygen last, right? So this is pretty easy. You have 10 on the right side, 2 on the left side. 2 times x gives you 10, and x is 5, right? Just put 5 in front of here. 5 times 2 gives you 10. Erase that. And as the last check, it's 3, 3, 8, 8, 10, 10, and then you're done. Right?
Now, how do you write that in an equation for a test? Just
I'm
C.
Basically, she's going to give you this equation here.
Uh-huh.
So it's so this is all multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
This is where you're going to
That's
do it on
how-
your scrap paper, and then you're just going to write in 5 in front of here, and then 3, and then 4. So you only need to write 5, 3, 4 in front. And
Got it.
that'll be your answer. Right?
We did a whole
Oh yeah, I don't know how your exam is going to look. She might have like 4 different equations with different numbers in them, and then you pick the right one, or you fill in the blank or something. But if you know how to do this, it doesn't matter what format the question is.
You made it very simple.
Yep.